Hey, hey, hey! Hi, guys. Let's talk about senior citizens. Of course, senior citizens, we love them. We care for them as much as we could. And I could remember my mom and dad. I was able to spend few years before their death. And it's quite different and difficult at the same time. Comparing them during their younger years, like for example, they are more patient. Like my mom, she is very kind, charitable, uh, kind-hearted talaga yung mom namin. Like for example, um, our father has last say on something that we want and a request. The decision would sometimes be change if we have the intervention of our mom, just like how it is with our mother Mary, because of of her intercession. Sometimes people could make it to heaven, especially if they pray fervently the Holy Rosary with a devotion um, to the Blessed Mother. She has a great role, really, in on the human race and of course in heaven. So let's talk about senior citizens. It's very difficult dealing with senior citizens. Like sometimes your patience could also be tested, right? If they are vexating you, but they still do not know that they are doing that. But with my mom and dad, it wasn't quite like that, no? That you are being said of something, but it is really per se the word would really also trigger you, but at the same time the tone, the mood, and the expression, the gestures. So napakahirap naman po. And then what is more difficult is that if they complain, like they would say they are already of old age, but at the same time they were shouted at. And we could imagine some people who are in difficulty, they could speak the bad language or bad words, as not only as a direct disrespect, but they got used to it if they are pissed. So I wanna just state something that there is a need to strike a balance also, like kid or any age has a right for respect, no, the human dignity. Sometimes I was able to experience also and observe, no, that sometimes it is uh, being used as an excuse, right? That, oh, we are old already, but she said something like this, she answered back. But at the same time, we need to check also what did the senior citizen did to a younger one. Not only senior citizen, no. Example, person in authority, a priest, a teacher, a professor, a boss. So not only in terms of the age, no, but we need to check how come that the subject or superior inferior, how come the inferior or the younger one was able to answer back, or sometimes at the extreme they say when they're pissed with a bad word, no. So we need to check what was done before it happened, no, before a bad word was given, before they were able to answer back, what happened beforehand, no. So for me, there is a need to check, like also relating it to the law that we have, the anti-mura or anti-saying bad word law. Pretty well, it would be more humane if we really try to check what happened, right? Bakit siya namura? Baka naman ng bastos siya, nagwalang hiya siya, though he or she is a senior citizen, or he or she is a superior, not only in terms of age, but also in terms of position, right? So, yun lang yung aking observation. I have also experienced it having a boss na senior citizen na we do not know what their intention is, but per se you could see the form that it would really pass as unjust vexation and harassment. like if they do it repetitively, no, yun ang sinasabi nakakatorete. So how could you expect, no, as a superior, as an old age person or an elder, if you yourself made the initial uncharity, right, in words and gestures and in deed? How could it be? No, me myself, I'm so hurt that I was able to get to know and be associated with senior citizens. No, later on I found out they might be linked to the arson that happened in our old mansion house. No, I could not possibly imagine that they could do that because I see them as a friend, I see them as a father. Tapos, yung isa pa, allegedly got money that's for me, for because I have planned before to run for the election and the mayoral candidacy and race. I do not know, I'm not yet sure how it is true or not. But at the same time, I have been waiting for his call, and too bad, furtherly, that I have heard that he even helped in recommending me for imprisonment when in fact the reason why he was doing that is that he was able nga to get money in my name, no, and of course again the sender did not try to notify and clarify if I was able to receive them, and not only for the candidacy ang narinig ko, but also to